Hey everyone, Regal Reviews here. It is White Rice Wednesday, which means it's time for my Survivor recap. So, yeah, awesome episode. This is probably one of my favorite seasons in a long time. So, to recap on tonight's episode, Taylor is pissed that Figgy's gone, and I'm still kind of in denial that Figgy's gone because she was one of my favorite people. And Adam's apologizing to Taylor for putting him in that position in the first place, and Taylor's kind of taking it all in. He wants revenge on Adam, but he wants to do it at the right time. On the Vanua tribe, David actually shares some information with Zeke that he has an idol, and Zeke said that David pretty much put his life in the game in his hands, and Zeke is going to take care of that, he said, for now. So I'm wondering if Zeke is going to eventually use that against David in the long run. The reward challenge, I'm glad they had a healthier food choice. They were playing for a chef to come and cook them different food they want. In second place, you got some skewers. So I'm glad it wasn't like cookies and all that sweet stuff. In the challenge, they had to get this ball to stay on the ledge, and Ikabola and Vanua actually won, and I was disappointed because I'm kind of rooting for Takali at the moment. So Vanua was enjoying their food reward at camp, and Michelle was suddenly offended that the guys started hiccuping, burping, and passing gas in front of everyone. I'm like, are you seriously that offended? I mean, everybody does it. I'm sure Michelle's done it before. I mean, I don't get what the big deal is. On the Ikabola tribe, Brett is lying to everyone, saying that he's a funeral director when he's, we know he's actually a cop. And Hannah can spot the lie because, Brett's from Boston and Hannah grew up in Boston, so she's definitely sure that he's a cop, and Jay's kind of suspecting that too. So that could go against Brett because he's already being dishonest. And one thing I didn't get is when Brett said that, cops have a bad rep in this game, they don't win. I'm like, hello, Tony was a cop in Cagayan, and he won that season. What I found most interesting is that in the Takali tribe, they're talking politics. And what's interesting is that they're talking politics on Survivor, yet the creator of Survivor kind of has a hand in politics right now because he won't release the tapes that he has of Trump on The Apprentice. So it's a bit interesting that Survivor was talking about politics the week before election. So I wonder if they planned that out or not. I'm not sure. But the immunity challenge, they had to, I believe, get a combination that would release a slingshot. And Vanilla was definitely behind there for a while, and Takali was actually pulling it out, and Takali actually won immunity. And I was so happy because from the way Takali was talking earlier, it seemed like Jessica and Kent might keep Taylor because he's an easy vote going forward and Adam's more strategic. So I was so happy that Takali won. So it was back and forth between Ikabola and Vanua, and Michaela was kind of barking orders around, and well, no, I wouldn't say she was barking orders around, but she was getting all pissy at everyone. Like, Brett said, "You want me to go?" And she said, "You got to make your own decision." I'm like, and we saw last week how she was kind of being a bitch to Hannah in the challenge. I'm like, you got to work together as a team. I mean, there's no I in team, but there's definitely an I in Michaela. So Vanua actually came up from behind, and they actually won immunity also, sending Ikabola to tribal council. And Ikabola basically sat in awkward silence for a long time because it seems like they genuinely get along good together. So they're like wondering what to do. And Sunday and Brett have had a strong alliance since the beginning, and they said that it's come the time that they need to write each other's name down. And I'm like, why are you guys giving up so quick? Why don't you try to get out Michaela or something? So Michaela's showing a plan to everyone, why it doesn't matter who they keep now and about the numbers. And I'm thinking, Michaela, you're giving these people a reason why to vote you off, because She's very strategic. She's already thinking ahead in the game. She's great in the challenges. In fact, she seems like she could be this season's Joe in challenges, like the challenge bee. So I definitely think that they should get rid of Michaela before, she wins the challenges, and when the merge comes in, it's too late. So Jay actually thought of that and brought it up to Will, and they think that they should vote off Michaela also. But Will's a bit worried because Michaela knows that Jay has the hidden immunity idol, so if Michaela suspects anything, she might use that against Jay. So about Tribal Council, Brett and Sunday know they're on the bottom. So for all they know, they think it could be one of them. But they're talking about how, they get along well as a group, and they don't want to vote anyone. They don't want to vote anyone off. In fact, it sucks to vote someone off when you get along that well. And I kind of wondered if Jay would play his immunity idol to kind of sway the vote in their direction. But it was actually kind of funny because they read 2 votes Brett. Then Michaela's name came up, so she thought, okay, I got one name. Then when her name came up twice, she's like, what? Like, what's going on? She automatically looks back up at Jay. And when her name comes up a third time, she's like, did you do this? And Jay smirks at her and says, yeah, I did. And Michaela actually got sent home, and Michaela's having a huge bitch fit saying, you looked out of a good thing, Jay. You effed up, Jay. I'm like, Jay is the one that's actually thinking ahead in the game, because we all know how well Michaela does in the challenges. She definitely would have, I definitely think she could have made it to the final 3 if she continued in the game. So I definitely think Jay did the right thing going forward. And it looks like from the previews for next week, it comes the right time because it is a merge next week from showing the previews from next week. And the Gen Xers are on the bottom, so they want to kind of persuade the Millennials to go on their side, and it looks like they kind of already have Zeke kind of going toward them. But Hannah definitely wants revenge on Jay from what the preview said for not telling her, and in a way I could kind of see why he didn't tell Hannah, because in a previous vote she was very undecisive and she took forever to actually make her decision. So in a way I can understand why they didn't tell her. But I'm very excited for the merge. Congratulations to all the guys who have made it to the merge. That's a big accomplishment. I'm a little disappointed though. The merge buff, apparently, from what it looks like, is black again. It's like, it's been like that for a few seasons now. I can't think of a different color for that. But anyway, it was a great episode. I cannot wait for next week to see what happens with the merge now, because now it's every man for himself. So I hope you guys enjoyed Survivor tonight. If you want to watch Survivor, it is on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on CBS. I hope you guys enjoyed my Survivor recap, and until next time, stay regal.